Welcome to episode number 37 of his MLB Show 20 Postseason Series, and today it's Game 4 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers, with the Dodgers up 3-0. So the Red Sox have to pull something up. Down the only way they're going to win the World Series is to come back down 3-0. That's never happened ever in MLB history. It has happened in NHL. It hasn't happened in MLB history. 3-1 has happened. Obviously 2-0 in the division series, but 3-0 has never happened, like in the championship series or the World Series, at all. Never happened. So that's gonna be tough because the Red Sox team have to pull up the miracle that never happened before. When they 4 and 5 in LA, and then when they 6 and 7 at home. So if they can win these two, and at 3-2, then they 6 and 7 are in Boston. So I don't think volume versus David Price, everything the day behind, as it's gonna be Alex Wood for name 4, and then Kershaw for name 5, and it just goes down to the list. And then and then for the Red Sox, it's supposed to be Brian Johnson, but I don't know if Sale's gonna be ready. And really, if you put Sale out there, I won't for game 5. I won't be Ryan West. And if you look at it, he's through 15 innings the other day about an earned run, and he hit the win in game 4 of the ALDS, if I'm mistaken. When they won 2-0. Now Brian Johnson not the win. Brian Johnson not the win. So it's gonna be him or Tom Mathieu. And Tom Mathieu is not a starting rotation, but he is here. It's a relief pitcher. But if you look, 210 games, 119 were starts. I mean, 216 was actually a starter. He's 33 games started. And then like 17, 12 and 12. So it was an 18, 58 and 0. And then last year was 35 and 8. And then like 25 in 2014, and then you just at the Mets 8 and 4, and then total in 2013 7 and 5. So he has about 210 games, 119 games started. So it's gonna be him. It's gonna be Ryan Johnson or Tom Mathieu. I'm not sure because one's a left-handed pitcher and 69 overall. One is right-handed pitcher at 74 overall. I'm not sure because then game 5 will be Sale, and then game 6 Rodriguez, and then 7 if it does that far it will have to be Evaldi because Sale won't be ready again. So yeah. Game 4, Brian Johnson and Tom Mathieu. Game 5, there is one. Chris Sale. Game 6, there is one. Edro Rodriguez. And Game 7, there is one. Will be better than Evaldi. So I'm not sure which one to do yet. I'm not sure. But for the Dodgers, well, they're going to go with Alex Wood, and then just down the list again. Reyes is 3-0 with a sub-1 ERA and a WHIP, and then David Price. I mean, he's 0-1. He hit the loss, obviously, in game 3 and won the game. But he's only one with a 1.96 ERA, 1.25 WHIP, and then Wood pitched, I think, 1 start, 7 innings, 2.57 ERA, 1 WHIP. So it's only Brian Johnson or Tom Mathieu for the Red Sox and Alex Wood for the Dodgers. So yeah, here we go. By the way, game 5, which is tomorrow, Saturday, tomorrow will be game 5. There is one, and then obviously day off on Sunday. And hopefully, I wanted to go 7 games, but also they didn't win the first 3 games, and that last game was insane. Let me put it that way. So yeah, here we go. 5 Eastern is on the West Coast. Dodgers are the gold controller, and the Red Sox are the blue controller. Here we go. That's Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox, and just turn for the Dodgers. 20 points for the Dodgers, 20 points for the Red Sox. Dodger Stadium holds 56,000, opened in 1962. Business Mill broadcast team, style show team, crew counts on, cloud tower, clear skies. So yeah, Sale is not ready. He's not. I mean, his energy is, I would say, about half, just over half. So really, it's gonna be Wood, obviously. So left hand. Oh, I know, bad for that. And then it has to be Johnson or Weber. Mathieu. Well, it's not only Weber. It's gonna be, I don't know. I mean, Mathieu, has he pitched any innings? Doesn't say. I think I know it was Mathieu. Because I mean, he's. they did the notifications away. I think so. Yeah, I think it's on him at TV. He's a veteran, and he has started games before. Weber, on the other hand, or Johnson. I mean, 65 games, 26 starts. He is 1-0 with no ERA, but in it, and then he's been doing well. I'm not done with Johnson. So lefty versus lefty, 79 versus 69. And looks like I'm gonna do the thin one. I'm gonna flip Chavis and Moreland, and then take out Chavis, and I put Pedroia there for what, game 2? I put Pryor there for game 4. I lowered it down, so I'm taking out Moreland, but it takes out another lefty. So obviously the only difference is I switched Chavis and Moreland and replaced Moreland with Pryor at center base, and Martinez in center. Obviously Martinez in left, no DH. Duda was batting right, and obviously Johnson only pitching. Their bench is Jetty Bailey Jr., or Mitch Moreland, Jetty Bailey Jr., Dustin Pedroia, Kevin Pillar, and Kevin Puetti. There's an extra guy there. Actually, not at all, because it's not like Cruz for the Twins, where if there's no DH, he wouldn't be playing. Martinez does play, but no DH, he just plays the field. And he did play the field in game 3, 4, 5 of the ALCS. Game 3, game 4, game 5 of the ALCS. Benintendi and Martinez switched to Benintendi as a DH, and Martinez was in left field. So yeah, over here, so it's a lefty, so obviously Paulson left. And I'm thinking, do I do the Torrey Cedar thing? Well, Torrey Cedar didn't play, then I put Lutz at shortstop for game 3. Errors. I don't leave Cedar, so I'm not going to do the thing where I put Taylor there. But I could, if I wanted to, I put Hernandez at second or Taylor at second. That has happened this year. Taylor didn't play center base, so it's between Hernandez, who's a center baseman, but also to play third, short, left, center, right, or Taylor, the center fielder, but also play second, third, short, left, and right. I don't know. Well, the higher one is Hernandez, but I don't know. 333 average, no runs, 5 RBIs, between a 364 average, no runs, 3 RBIs. There's 22 at bats for Taylor, 21 for Hernandez. Hernandez is, he's a B potential 82 overall. Taylor is C potential 75 overall. I don't know. Lutz's energy is kind of low. I'm gonna put Hernandez at center base. So yeah, that's the only change for them. And yeah, I'm gonna play that pencil for a stand. Man, this is not turned down at all. Here we go. See, Dodgers one away from winning the World Series for the first time since 1988. We're here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California for Game 4 of the 2020 World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi, Dan, everybody. Vinny J and Stu Crew 2, 18 Man Cave. One of them in the World Series here on the show. As the Red Sox, if they don't win the World Series, they have to come back now 3-0, which has never happened in MLB history. Dodgers won 3-2 in 10 innings in Game 1. Dodgers won 5-0 in Game 2. And Dodgers won 5-4 in walk-off fashion in Game 3. The Dodgers one win away from winning the first World Series since 1988. The Red Sox, the Red Sox won. They forced a Game 5 tomorrow night right here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Game 4 of the World Series on the show is coming up next. Alex Wood, starter in the postseason, no record, 2.57 ERA, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 whip, no walks, no strikeouts. I don't know what name he pitched, I can't remember. Then attended playing center field is that then no DH they have JD Martinez in left field. Anyway, 1 away from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. That's a ground ball. The Cedars in Game 4 wasn't in Game 3. They played Lutz at shortstop. They're the first, one down. They'll throw a Muncy in time. Muncy's playing first here in Game 4. And here's the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi playing center field. Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez playing left field, which is because there's no DH. Jose Peraza playing center base. Lionel Chapman's played first. Alex Verdugo, Tristan Vasquez, and the starting pitcher for the Red Sox, Brian Johnson. Here comes Devers. First in the Red Sox with 4 RBIs in the postseason. 298 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs in the postseason. 1 on count. That's a fly ball. Going back is Bellinger. 2 down. Here comes Bogaerts. 333 average, I believe. He sits for 18 in the postseason. No home runs or RBIs. Here we go. 1 on count. That's all a tapper. Muncy's playing first here in Game 4. He's playing center for Game 3. Throw to Wood and then over. Or throw to Wood and he sits it by himself. And then, or throw to Wood on the. Or yeah, he throws it to Wood for the out. 1, 2, 3 of the Red Sox. Dodgers coming to the bat, no score in Game 4. Brian Johnson, 2 starts here in the postseason, 1-0 record, no ERA, no earned runs given up through 15 innings, 7 hits only, 0.47 whip, no walks, no strikeouts. 2 on count. That's a fly ball, pop up. Coming as Verdugo is playing right field here in Game 4 as they put Pilar in right instead of Verdugo in right field for Game 3, and it's shot at Verdugo. 1 down. And here's the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mookie Betts, Vance Muncy playing first base. Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock, Torrey Cedar, Will Smith, Kike Hernandez playing center base, and the starting pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Wood. There's Muncy, who played second in Game 3 as they put Matt Beattie at first. And then moved Lutz to short and took the Cedar out the ground ball against the ship right to Devers. Go to first, 1 down. 2 down, pardon me. Here's our World Series bracket, or not World Series bracket, postseason bracket. As you didn't, everyone, here's the postseason bracket, and the question on everyone's mind tonight is, are we going to crown a World Series champion? So yeah, I have to check something that's about the end in 5 seconds, so the video will end. The game will resume right about now. That is the thoughts of my mom. Outside, she came back from London. The dog that usually sits behind the table, she's not right now because she's wet and she's outside. My other dog is sleeping by the train hill. If you look at my setup tour video, which I posted last 4th of July, or my it was in my last Vinny J video. She's seriously sleeping right next to it. She's the older one. No, the younger one is outside and then soaked by water. I mean, it is really warm out there. Anyway, I want on town to Justin Turner. That's a ground ball. That ball is all past the David Peraza. And in the center field. First hit for the Dodgers and first hit for either team. Here's Bellinger. 2 on count. That's a ground ball. That ball is past Devers and Bogaerts. And thrown to second is wow. That blocked by Peraza. So 2 straight, 2 out singles, 2 runners on, 2 outs now for the Dodgers. And here comes AJ Pollock. He's playing left because he's right-handed, and usually Peterson plays left. If he's facing left-handed pitcher, they put Peterson or Pollock in left. 1, 2 on count, just swing and miss. Here we go. 2 to count. That's a fly ball. That ball is rocked. Retreated is Benintendi. And it is off the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs are coming around. Throw home after throwing the third. Safe. A 2-run triple for Pollock. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. As the Dodgers score first in Game 4. So 3 straight 2-out hits. 2 singles and now a triple. That's a ground ball to Devers. Then to a 2-run triple by AJ Pollock to score. The Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox. Into a 2-run triple by AJ Pollock to score. The Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 0. That was the first 2 earned runs Brian Johnson gave up. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2-seam fastball, not to curve, changeup, and a 4-seam fastball from Wood. 2-1 down. That's a ground ball right to Muncy. 1 down. 6-run score in the series by the Red Sox were all in the 9th inning. Here's the defense, or here's the Dodgers defense. And here, AJ Pont, Cody Bellinger, who rode love last year, Mookie Betts, who rode love last year. In the outfield, Max Muncy, Tito Hernandez, Corey Seager, Justin Turner in the infield, and Will Smith behind the plate. Obviously, Alex Wood on the mound. That was the Dodgers defense. Here we go. Here comes Peraza. That's all Tapper. What a play by Wood! Not even looking at it. 2 down. And all 6 runs scored by the Red Sox, while 2 were scored 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th in Game 1 of the World Series, and then 4 were scored in the top of the 9th last night in Game 3. Haven't scored a run in the series, not in the 9th inning. That's a round ball. 1, 2, 3 of the Red Sox, middle of 2 the scores, the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 0. Here's Will Smith. It's foul ball. That's a ground ball. Backhanded by Bodart. Throw to Chavis, who's playing first tonight. 1 down. And here's the Red Sox defense. J.D. Martinez, injured Benintendi, Alex Verdugo in the outfield, Michael Chavis, Jose Peraza, Xander Bodart, Rafael Devers in the infield, and Christian Batches behind the plate. Obviously, Brian Johnson on the mound. Here's Tito Hernandez. That's a ground ball to Bodart again. Throw to first. 2 down. Here comes Alex Wood, the Dodgers pitcher. And then Wood. 1 on count. That's low. And here's the umpire sign for Game 4 of the 2020 World Series. Behind the plate, Eric Summerstill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerstill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate. You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
By the way, Alex Wood throws left-handed but bats right-handed. So he's a left-handed pitcher, but he bats right-handed. Okay, here's the umpire signed for Game 4 of the 2020 World Series. 100% full, obviously, for 6,000 fans. 68 degrees clear, 1 2 miles per hour blowing out to center field. Behind the plate, Eric Summerstill at first base, Freddie Ferguson at center base, Joe McDonald at third base, Carl Dixon. This is the same true as Game 3. I think for Game 1 and 2, it wasn't at the Dave Lawrence crew. I thought it was. It might actually not be that. Did I ever check the umpires for Game 1 or 2? I think I never did. I think I'm thinking of the NLCS. I think this is the same crew for the whole World Series. I think it never changed. I said it did change in the last episode, but I think it never changed. Just that they're in this world, they don't go the right way. They do like. Sometimes they do go the right way sometimes, but if like you play 2 straight franchise games in a row or 2 straight postseason games, they don't go the right way. I think if you like go in if you quick manage want to hop in into the home plate umpires there at Summerstill, then the next game say you play full game, I think it might be Charles Dixon. But if you play 2 full games in a row in like franchise or postseason, they go the wrong way. In road to show them they go the right way. In franchise they do if you let's say quick manage the first game and play a full 7 game. I don't know. Here we go. 2 on count. That's pop-up foul. 2-2 to the pitcher. 14 fastball, curveball, slider, and a changeup for Wood. That's a ground ball to Peraza. And the scores 2-0 Dodgers. Here's Alex Verdugo. That's a ground ball. The ball is passed to Diamond Cedar. Verdugo's on. Here comes Vasquez as a tying run. Here comes Vasquez. for Mariners count. And that is low! And a tournament that's ball four in tournament here at Summerfield, it was low. Here comes Brian Johnson. Now it was low, but you know we got 2-1 on town. He's lefty, and that's a ground ball, and Turner punches it. It was an easy out, but he punches it, and the bases are loaded. Then on a slap Turner with the E5. Here comes Benintendi, the center fielder, the number one, the leadoff man for the Red Sox. Unbelievable. So 2 singles, or a single, a walk, and now an E5, bases loaded, nobody out. That's a ground ball. That ball is up the middle. 1 run will score. Here comes the second runner, and he is out. Johnson going to third. He has a jacket on because it's cold. Bellinger did it again. He threw out Chavis again. Well, I think you had. And then you had Muncy throw out. He's Muncy. I think he bats left, but he throws right. So Johnson goes to third. That's their first run. The Red Sox in the series. That one in the ninth. And here's Devers. That's a launch. That won't get down. That gets split. Bellinger at will. 1 run scores. A second runner's coming around. He will score. And the Red Sox hit a 3-2 lead. A 2-run double for Devers that he had in the 9th inning last night. And here comes Bogarts. 3-2. Red Sox. That's a fly ball. Going over as right as Betts. And he makes the catch in right center field. There goes Devers. Throw to third by Betts. And not in time. Runner at third, 2 outs now for J.D. Martinez. Who's 1 for 12 in the World Series. 0 for 1 in the game. That's a ground ball. That ball is passed. To Ivan Hernandez. Safe at first. Martinez sitting in the World Series, the first RBI in the World Series, and it's 4-2 Boston. It's Peraza. That's a ground ball, fielded by Muncy and over. The Red Sox did 4 runs, take the 4-2 lead after 2.5 innings of play. 8 men down the plate. Here's Betts, 1-2-3 for the 1-2-3 for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. So they had a 2-0 lead, now they're at a 2-0 lead, and now it's a 4-2 deficit. That's a line drive, and that will fall in front of Verdugo. Because if he dove, that could have been 3 bases, maybe even 4. So it's a leadoff man on. Here comes Muncy to tie and run. That's a ground ball. They hearted it too. Chavis, Bogarts, the pitcher covering. That's a double play. 3-6-1 double play. 2 down. Here comes Turner. 1 for 1 with a single. And scored 1 of the 2 runs for the Dodgers. That's a line drive caught by Chavis. We're through 3 to score. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 2. Everyone bad in the inning besides Michael Chavis. That's a ground ball to Hernandez. Throw to Muncy. 1 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. 40 pitch coming from Wood. That's a line drive. Felon shot up by Cedar. Throw to first. 2 down. And then Vasquez walked in the third, and I think eventually, I don't know if he scored or not, but he did walk. That's a ground ball. 1-2-3 of the Red Sox. Middle of 4. The score is 4-2 Boston. There's Bellinger. Middle 3 there. 4-5-6 over the Dodgers in the bottom of the 4th. That's a ground ball past the pitcher. Fielded by Bogarts. Behind center base. Throw to first. 1 down. And then Paul Romer at 1 with a 2-run triple back in the first inning. That's a line drive. That's in the center field. So he needs a double and homer for the Psycho, and it's only in the 4th inning. Runner at first 1 on the timer and coming to the plate. Here we go. Here comes Cedar. That's a ground ball. That's a Taylor May. 6-4-3. Oh no, it's not a double play. As he threw it, he pulled Peraza's throw, pulled James out the bat. He doesn't advance, so just on it. No down. The fielder's choice, not an error. Here comes Smith. It's foul ball. We're trying to hit that because he would have been out. The Taylor made 6-4-3 double play, but it wasn't. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. Peraza throws at the Bodas for the force, and it's over. We're through 4 and being 4. The score is the Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 2. Here we are. Over on the dame. Reach on an E5 last time. That's a pop-up coming in, and to his right is Pollock. Look at this catching in the Warner trying to foul territory. Coming in, going to his right, and here comes Benintendi. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Cedar. Gotta hurry. 2 down. We're done. Rafael Devers. It's a 2-run double. That's a line drive. Field line shot by Cedar. Halfway home here in Game 4. The score is the Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 2. Ain't none want to do it for the. We're back here in LA. Let's go on the field and start doing what you want there. Thank you, Heidi. Here's Hernandez, then Wood in the top of the order. That's a ground ball right to Bogarts. 1 down. I've got the first 2 runs, Red Sox, that's 4. Here we go. That's a ground ball to Chavis. Throw to Johnson and sits in the bag. 2 down. That's in the first inning. Muncy threw it to Wood and sits in the bag. That's what happened in the first inning. Here comes Betts. And they haven't really done anything since the first inning. 2-1 count. That's a line drive right to Verdugo. And the 5 score remains 4-2 Red Sox. 3-4-5 up for the Red Sox in the top of the 6th. Raymond Harris count. That's a ground ball going to his left is Hernandez, and he almost misplayed it, but he still recovered and got him. He almost overran it and fielded it to his right, but still got him. Here's Martinez, 1-2 with a single on RBI. That RBI was his first RBI of the World Series. 1-0 count. That's a ground ball to Hernandez. Doesn't misplay this one, and he still got the last one. He got this one. 2 down. And it doesn't tell his Peraza over 2 ground outs. That's a ground ball foul. And the total pitches, and pitched the most for Alex Wood was in the 3rd inning where they scored the runs. That's a ground ball. Pass Wood off the mound. So throw to first, low throw by Hernandez, pitched by Muncy. Middle of 6, the score remains 4-2 Red Sox. There's Muncy. Then Turner, then Bellinger. 1-0 count. That's a ground ball. It's on a tough play for Devers. In the hole of balance. And he got him. And here comes Turner. 1-2 to single and scored one of the 2 runs for the Dodgers. 1-0 count. That's a ground ball past Johnson. Fielded by Peraza. Jeter jumped through in the outfield grass. Got him. My goodness, what a play! But the Dodgers have up to 20 seconds to challenge the call by first base umpire Freddie Ferguson. Unbelievable. What a throw at Peraza from the outfield grass. Jeter's jump throw. I don't challenge. I just don't see it. And the rule from the 3rd base that out the Dodgers that out just to do want to challenge. It's Bane right there. I figured Freddie Ferguson would go over there, but Eric Somersville will be the only umpire that will have a pair of headsets on. It's hot. I don't know if there's any evidence. It looks like It's a tie.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is
It's safe. A tie goes to the runner, and the call is overturned. The Dodgers would another challenge if they want to use it later in the ball game. So they have a runner on. Here comes Bellinger's a tie and run. Bellinger's up as a tie and run. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. 2nd one. First. Safe by half a step. Bellinger trades places a Turner. And it continues for AJ Pont. 70th pitch coming from Johnson. That's a ground. That ball's up the middle. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Tyler at first base. Go ahead run coming in the plate. Good rally. Here comes Cedar as a go-ahead run. They're starting to warm up. Mathieu in the Red Sox bullpen on the right field line. Energy, Johnson's in the yellow. Here we go. 2-1 count. That's a little tapper. Bat to Johnson. In and over. The Dodgers turn a pair of runners. Middle and the 6th. The score remains 4-2 Red Sox. Red Sox on 4 runs and 4 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 2 runs and 7 hits, 1 error, which is by Turner for the Dodgers. Here we go. There's Wood. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball. Go to first by Hernandez. 1 down. Here's Alex Verdugo, the right field number 99. That's a fly ball. Coming is Bellinger. Mike did his own catching straight away center field. 2 down. Here comes Tristan Vasquez. Open one. Walked in the 3rd. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball to Muncy. Throw to Wood, and he sits in the bat in and over. Sending in stretch time here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The score is the Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 2. I don't know last time. Red Sox don't have a hit or a bitch in a while. Here comes Mathieu. So Johnson sits in his 4 runs, 4 runs, or sits in his 4 runs, 4 runs in line for the win. One appearance here in the postseason for Mathieu. 2 2/3 innings pitched. 250 average versus right-hand batters, and a 333 average versus left-hand batters. 14 fastball slider, 12 hits serve, and a cutter. Here we go. 2-2 count. He's a Red Sox long reliever. That's a ground ball at the middle. So it's tough play from the outfield. Grit Peraza safe at first. And he's on. Now the Red Sox up the 20 stands to challenge the call by first base umpire Freddie Ferguson. I don't know. It's in the outfield grass. Peraza from the outfield grass this time. Was he out? No, he wasn't. I thought he was got it by half a step. And outside no from the Red Sox ZL. Here we go. Time run down to the play and Hernandez. That's a line. That won't get down. Going first to 3rd is the runner, is Smith, and he's safe at 3rd. Runs at towards nobody out. Time run on base. Joe runs on the play, and it'll be a pinch hitter. And John Peterson will pinch for Alex Winter represents the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 7th. And they're starting to warm up. Pedro Baez in the Dodgers bullpen on the left field line. Here we go. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball. It should be 2. They're gonna go to 2nd for 1 to first. They got them both. It's a double play, but the run does score. But no RBI for Peterson. No runners on 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. It's 4-3 for Betts. Yeah, it's a 5-4-3 double play. The run does score, but Peterson doesn't get an RBI. Here we go, 1-1 down. That's a line drive. The ball! It's past the diamond. Peraza Betts is on. The time runs on base. And here comes Muncy, the go-ahead run. So the Dodgers scored the first run since the 1st inning. And here comes Muncy. That's a ground ball. And Dodgers throws to the Peraza. That's in it for the 4th inning's over. The Dodgers get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And the 7th score is the Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. Here we go. Here's Pedro Baez. The score is the Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3 in the top of the 8th. 4 appearances in the postseason, 1-0 record, 1 for 1 on saves, 4 innings pitched, 2.25 ERA, 150 average, 157 average versus right-hand batters, and a 157 average versus left-hand batters. Now it's a pitcher spot for the Red Sox. And outside, But Justin Maduro pinch hit for Tom Mateo. And it's on the arm of Josh Taylor in the Red Sox bullpen. One of the setup men. That's 2. That's a ground ball to Muncy. Throw to Baez, and he sets in the bat, 1 down. The pinch hitter is retired. There's Alex Wood. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 65 pitches thrown. 2 of the runs were unearned because the error is. They scored 4 in the third. I remember that error by Turner. That's why 2 of the runs were unearned. So he did 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned runs. So 2 runs were earned, 2 runs were unearned. That's a ground ball to Turner. Throw to first, 2 down. Here's Devers. Forcing fastball, a changeup, and a slider for Baez. That's a ground ball, backhanded by Turner. Spins around, throws, and the inning's over. Middle of 8, the score remains. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. 3-4-5 up for the Red Sox, Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. They're starting off their closer, Brandon Workman. Here comes Josh Taylor trying to keep the game 4-3. 3 appearances in the postseason. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4.76 ERA, no strikeouts, 1 walk. 400 average versus right-handed batters and a 187 average versus left-handed batters. He's a lefty. Here's Turner. No, I'm telling you where it's at. The third baseman knows a setting. I think that's a field. Isn't that a fielder's choice? Here it's whoever was batting. I think it was Muncy grounded out the third, fourth, three bets out. I think that's a 5-4 fielder's choice. Anybody? I said it was a fielder's choice, and I said it wasn't, but that is a fielder's choice. It doesn't say in this game, but I believe that is a. Actually, I think in this game it doesn't say it's a fielder's choice, but in real they say fielder's choice. The corner infielders are turning the lines. Here we go. That's a ground ball. Right to Peraza. 1 down. Here's Bellinger. 1 more through a single and scored a run. 1 down. That's a swing and a miss. He blew the bounce all right by him. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. Dents the ship right to Devers. For the first 2 down. Aaron does Powell, 3 for 3, a triple, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs in the series. 3 for 10 with a triple, 2 RBIs with a triple, and 2 RBIs were in the game. That's in the World Series. 2-2 count. That's a ground ball. It's foul. He has 3 for 10 in the World Series. 3 for 3 in the game. So all of his hits in the World Series have come in this game. 2-2 count. Which he played in game 1, 2, and here in game 4. It's a ground ball. Left flip by Peraza, and it's over. 1-2-3 to the Dodgers, and they beat the score. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. Red Sox haven't had a hit in forever. Here we go. No action in the Dodgers bullpen. The righty, the closer for the Red Sox. Right-hand pitcher Brandon Workman warm up. That's a pop-up. Coming in is Muncy, and he makes the catch in the World Series. Low to foul territory. 1 down. Here comes JD Martinez. 1 more through a single and an RBI. 2-1 count. That's a line drive. That ball is past or above the diamond glove. Or diamond glove of Tito Hernandez. Or jumping glove of Tito Hernandez. Here's Peraza. That's a ground. That's a tailor-made 4, 6, 3 double play. And we head to the bottom of the 9. The Red Sox the Dodgers need 1 on a tie 2 to win the World Series. Middle of 9 the score. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. And that was the Red Sox first 10 participation forever. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 2 up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 9. Cedar, Smith, Hernandez, and then Baez, and then obviously a pinch hitter, obviously. But it's there. Here we go. Here's Workman. 6 appearances here in the postseason. 0-1 record at the loss in game 3. At the loss in game 3. 3 for 6 on saves. Blew a save in game 3 and at the loss in game 3. Here we go. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball as a corner infielder protecting the line. So to first by Bodarts, 1 down. Huge first down. Here comes Smith, 1-for-3, a single and scored 1 of the 3 runs for the Dodgers. Here we go. To the down. That's a ground ball. Starts tough play for Peraza. Throw to first. He is out. 2 down. And here comes Hernandez. Dodgers on a final out. That's a pop-up. Coming in for Zudo. And the Red Sox win Game 4 and have forced a Game 5 tomorrow night right here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. They're on 2-0 early, but ended up winning the Game 4-3 as they force a Game 5 tomorrow night right here in LA. Or right here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. And they not only on 3 games to 1, trying to pull off something that never happened in MLB history, down 3-0 in the series. Never say never, though. Still need 3 more wins, though. That's happened in NHL, and the NHL hasn't ever happened in MLB, though, yet. The Dodgers don't win the World Series. They have one more chance to win it at home. And there's one left with our line short. Top shooters for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers and Andrew Benintendi. Top shooters for the Dodgers, AJ Pollock and Mookie Betts. Brandon Workman, the closer out of saving here in Game 4. Number 44 is closing pitcher for this game. Saving this game, the top spot of the game for Game 4. 1 innings pitch, no hits allowed, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no home runs. Brian Jensen hits the win. He moves to 2-0 in the postseason. Alex Wood hits the loss. He falls to 0-1 in the postseason. And Brandon Workman hits the save, his 4th of the postseason. As the Red Sox avoid elimination, and they're only down 3-1. For the Dodgers, if they want to win the World Series at home, they only have one more chance to win the World Series at home. For the Dodgers, only have one more chance to win the World Series at home. 4 5 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 3 10 hits, 1 error for the Dodgers, and the 1 error was by Turner. I mean, look at that. I mean, 5 hits, and I don't know when the last hit was. I think, well, the 9th they had 1, but I think after that, I think they had like, it was only 3 hours and 5 minutes. I want to say Johnson went 6 innings. Q went 1. Taylor went 1. And Workman went 1 for the Dodgers. Wood went 7 and Bonds went 2. I mean, the Dodgers had only 2 RBIs. Because remember the Dodgers scored the 3rd run via double play, 5-4-3 double play when Pearson pinch hit. So Pearson didn't RBI. So Pollard had the only 2 RBIs. And then for the Red Sox, Devers got 2. Benintendi had 1, and Martinez had 1. Top 4 hitters for the Red Sox, or top 4 NOLA players: Rafael Devers, Andrew Benintendi, JD Martinez, and Alex Peduto. And then for the Dodgers, AJ Pollock, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, and Will Smith. As I mean, the Dodgers got 2 in the 1st, Red Sox got 4 in the 3rd, and the Dodgers got 1 in the 7th, and then 1, 2, 3 in the 9th. Well, it was a... What was it, what? A 6-3 ground, a 4-3 ground line, and an F9. Okay, that's how much closing No Border Pits episode delay. So Game 5 is tomorrow, by the way. Okay, that's how much closing No Border Pits episode delay button. Subscribe if you have any answer. Mom, Dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see episode number 38 of MLB Show 20 Postseason Series. See you in episode number 38 and eat a lot of bacon. And go Dodgers.